Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ripple Effect. And you can see from the time lapse and now that work has been done, not off camera, on camera count, which is awesome and really hard. I forgot how hard it was to maneuver the camera while building and trying to get good angles. Also, you see this has changed just a little bit since we last saw it. I've added some textures. I threw in a middle section. I originally wasn't going to do that, but it kind of felt weird when you flew off. Let's fly off into the distance. Let's go this way. Yeehaw. Come across. That looks way better to me. I like that so much more. I threw some carpets down because there's still the chance mobs can get in through this entrance right here. I've also started this other side. I need to fill this in right here with something. I don't know what we're gonna do for that just yet. I haven't closed off this side. This was open to the storage room, and I was thinking about leaving it open, except for the fact that you could see all my spawn proofing all around the storage room, and that looked like garbage to me. So we're not gonna do that. But real quick, what's going to happen in between this clip and the next clip, I've got a stream. So I'm going to extend the mountain to kind of butt up with this thing. So it's going to be filled in. We won't have these weird gaps like this. But let's talk a little bit about the entrance. This entrance I literally found by Googling Pirate's Gate. And something like this popped up on Google. I'll try to remember to throw a link down in the... was it description? That's the word. So I changed it a little bit to get it to fit in Minecraft. Right now we have these just to make sure mobs don't come in here. We had a creeper come in while I was working, and I was like, nope, that's it. So I've got this here. This alone should keep mobs from coming, but I didn't know if like they could do some weird stuff. They shouldn't. But just in case they do, we've got this second one. I think I'm getting ready to take this one down anyways, because this has proven to me that it's pretty reliable. We haven't had anything get in, but we have to do some work at some point, because what I want is 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, these 5 right here in the middle to raise out of the ground and kind of create its own gate barrier thing that I can control on a switch that I'm hoping I can put like over here. So that can be really cool. I can't use the same gate I used last season because I just don't have the space up there to do the mechanism for an up and down. And this is on a half slab, so I can't use a gravity block to fall back down. But yeah, this is the Pirate's Gate. There's still a little bit of detail work we're gonna do. We're gonna hang some banners and stuff up. Like I said, we got to connect the mountain. We'll probably have some armor stands and stuff on it later, but the only thing I haven't liked about this is how far it sticks out on this end. It kind of makes this dock spot small to me. It also did it on the inside. So it was such a weird place. This one stuck in so far. I mean, there wasn't a lot of room, so what I did was I hollowed this section out so you can walk through here. I was thinking about removing this so you could just come through here and then go through here. And then I remembered I wanted a barrier to be able to pop up. So this needs to be a block, or mobs and stuff will be able to get in. So, and I'm not taking advantage of my gates. Yeah, so we hollowed it out. This gives me a flat surface I need to kind of think of what to do with. I threw this here just as a way to change up the texture. Also, hide some light under here because this was a really dark spot once I put this roofing section on. But I think it looks really good. I think it's doing exactly what I want it to do. And yeah, the time lapse wasn't that great. It's really hard to remember to move the camera to get good vantage points after using replay mod for so long. I miss replay mod. I'm gonna need to get that back at some point. But yeah, that's the Pirate Gate. I'm getting ready to go stream, and then we'll be back to do some more work. All right, guys, so I've done some detail work. You can see the second gate has been removed, and this is now the official gate. It's a little disappointing. I tried really hard to come up with some redstone to push this center block up high enough where it couldn't be hopped by mobs, and then also have it where it could be retracted down And honestly, it was overly complicated for next to no reason when this works. Ta-da! So we're good there. You can see I've closed in a little bit. I've added some more detail. Oh, I still gotta hang some banners on here. We'll do that in a little bit. But yeah, we're all closed in. Everything's looking nice and sharp. And you know what? Let's ender pearl up and in there. There we go. You can see we've got a little bit of gappage right there, but filling in with some leaves and some lanterns, it looks really cool. Like this part, there's no roof to connect to because the mountain kind of grins, so I halved it and put the light on the pole, thinking maybe that's how people who would stand guard here at night would do it. I kind of want to get rid of the carpet. That's a little ugly to me. But one of the things I wanted to try was up top. You know what? Let's just use another ender pearl. I'm too lazy to go grab my rockets. So if we come up here, nope. I've got this like flat spot, and I thought about using the new moss and seeing what that would do. So if we did like this, and then wha-bam! Kinda cool. Pop. All right, that also lets us know where there are solid blocks. Now, this is moss carpet. I would have to assume stuff can't spawn there now. We're obviously still gonna need to light stuff up, like right here and over here, but we can now figure out ways to do that. How does this look? Now we definitely gotta use rockets. How does it look from a distance? Might put a tree there. Can't really tell from this angle. It's not bad. It's hard to tell because, again, the entire mountain's just stone right now. We're slowly starting to get... Oh, lag. Slowly starting to switch it over and add more detail and stuff to it. But I like this. We'll stay with this. I don't think I want to put a tree here just yet because it look a little weird on the roof. But yeah, I'm going to get some more moss and decoration, try to hide some lighting in here, and we'll come right back. Tucker check. He loves the wall. Okay, we're back again with, I guess, what I'm going to call the finishing details on the gate. Don't mind the buckets of fish in my inventory. But yeah, I think she looks pretty good, doesn't she? We come down here. We got our banners hanging up. I added in some fence posts just to kind of insinuate the archway a little bit more. I changed up the post holding it up, so we have andesite walls up and down. And we did a little bit of work on the moss block, and I just basically hid some light under there so we don't have to worry about any spawns. No trees, no nothing like that. I tried it. It looked really bad. So carpet with blocks of light underneath it, right there, and everything else is good. So I'm willing to call the gate done. Now I want to kind of leave this spot for just a little bit, head back down here, because with the bucket of fish, this was something I talked about doing in last episode and I just didn't do it for some reason. So we're gonna do it now. I've grabbed as many fish as my inventory could hold. We're gonna fill the aquarium real quick. So our glow squid is not all by itself and it actually looks more alive. So yep, give me, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes and I will be back with a full fish tank. Alright guys, we're back. Look at all the fish. The fish tank actually looks like a fish tank instead of a squid tank. It's so good. Okay, so some problems were that all the fish were just like staying on the bottom. It felt like they were getting stuck on seagrass, which doesn't make sense because that doesn't have a hitbox or anything. But they're starting to move around now, which is nice. Some of them a little more than others. I have found, depending on their shape, like you see there and there, they tend to stick around depending on shape, which is something I wouldn't have guessed, but it could be that the tank's just small and I'm getting lucky in my observations. But yeah, fish tank, now a fish tank. I love it. What are you guys doing back there? Move around, look lively. We're on camera. So we've got that going on. Pretty excited about that. I thought about making a glow squid farm, but there are so many water caves underneath my base that it would be almost as much lighting up as it would be to mob proof the caves around me. So I don't know if I'll do that yet. I'm kind of leaning on doing it just because even if it's not super effective, it'd be nice to have some flowing glow ink every once in a while. And let's remember, I didn't think this thing would be very effective. Within 48 hours, it was over. You can hear them going kss, kss. So yeah, I mean, even this thing's working. So it might be worth still building a small glow squid farm and trying to light up as much as I can. So there's that. You can see the honey blocks in my inventory. So one of the things I want to do real quick, this episode, is fix some bone meal issues. Back here, I've been collecting bone meal from the iron farm. The poppies have been falling down, going into a composter, and here be turning into bone meal. What I think I want to do is get rid of this whole thing. You can see these guys are just going straight into lava. Like, they're not even being converted to bone meal. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting rid of this lava, getting rid of the composter here, and then having these overflows connect up to the farmer's market. I think I should be able to connect to the line for this villager over here rather easily. So instead of composting it here and then sending bone meal there, we're just going to send the raw material there and use the double composters that can keep up with the amount of items coming in. And we'll do it here, and that'll help bump up our bone meal stock. Because you see, our bone meal, we don't even have a light on yet. We have a light on for cocoa beans. That's kind of crazy. So, well, oh, I thought all the lights had turned on for the carrot farmer. The fact that it has 3 lights on right now is also kind of crazy. But that means a lot of stuff's getting ready to go into bone meal. Might as well hook up some of the rest of the farms to go over. I thought about making the pumpkin farm dump in here too, but that, again, that's a long ice path for just pumpkins. So, but yeah, I'm gonna clean this up, have it going in there, and it's gonna be kind of boring, so I'll bring you guys back once I am done. All right, guys, we are in the spectator count, so you can go ahead and see we've got all this filled in. Now, instead of dropping to lava, they're gonna drop into a water chute. We fixed our iron farm overflow, so items are getting burned. They're not stacking like they were before. I literally just ripped out the composter, left the drop-evator in there, so poppies are still popping, coming through here. They get taken all the way down here. They get dropped down here into this stream. I watch for a little bit just to make sure nothing gets caught on this corner. Nothing does. So I think we're all good. This whole section is now going to be producing bone meal, which is awesome. But I didn't just stop there. I need to make notes. So if we come over here, you can see I've been a little busy. Yeah. So I went ahead and have started making the glow squid farm. This is the farm by Raiseworks. It's just basically a simple squid thing. I need to get a bunch of oxalotls, need to kill the light level. I have not seen any spawns in there yet, but based on what I know about glow squid spawns, is it's within 5 blocks of like naturally placed stone. So basically I just found a solid section underground, dug it out, made sure not to replace a ton of blocks. So hopefully this will work out pretty good. I need to get the minecart dump system in place, but in order to do that, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do right here for a storage silo. So I'm gonna work on that and come back hopefully in a little bit. Oh, and I also got to go wrangle a bunch of oxalots, so that'll be fun. All right, guys, so all the mechanics for the farm is done. I've just been sitting over here seeing if we can get some more. Now, It's been a little rough. There's people online, obviously, so we're not getting many drops. I think I got 22 last night while I was building the farm. The other bit was from actually hunting, as you can see. I got a glow squid head. Hello. Yeah, it's the derpiest head in the game, but I love it. Yeah, and you can see from my inventory, these are some of the stuff we're going to use to build the silo system. It only has 3 lights compared to all the other ones that have 4, because I don't think we're ever even going to turn on 1 light with how slow this farm is. I'm going to go ahead and overlay quick footage of a camera count going through and looking at the farm. As you see, there's no spawns because we have people online. Hopefully at some point I can take some footage of the farm in use. But yeah, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to head off. We're going to build the silo real quick, and we'll come back when it's all said and done. Hopefully we have more drops. That would be nice. Alright guys, we are back with the finished silo. I think it looks pretty good. This top part might be a little confusing unless you kind of look at it more straight on. It's supposed to be part of the glow squid face. Basically half of the glow squid face, but I might change it later because it didn't really come through that well. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I think it stands out, stands on its own. It's a little weird because these two are touching, but these two are separate, and I kind of wanted to do that on purpose, but at the same time I probably shouldn't have, considering both these are mob drop farms and these are agriculture farms. So it would have kind of made sense if they stuck together, but I had already designed this one. Yeah, so we went with this. Everything's good. I have not got a single drop the entire time working on it. We definitely have to go light up a lot of the water caves around here. That's definitely what's killing the spawn. That and the fact that we still have people on. Carl lives on an island in the middle of the ocean, and his ocean is very much deep ocean. So he probably has a lot of glow squids near him. Same with Omni. Omni lives on an island. I don't know what his water situation's like. I don't think it's all at deep ocean, but we're basically all next to the water. So spawns are really low right now, but there's getting ready to be a hockey game. So I'm going to AFK the hockey game, see if I can get more drops and everything. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I think next episode we're going to work more on the mountain. I have an idea for a fishing area, which is going to be really cool. I'm really excited for that. I got to do some more supply gathering before we start that, or I would have thrown it in the episode today. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. A lot more building compared to last week where we just talked about building. We got stuff done this week and I'm super excited for it. But if you liked the episode, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out. I'm trying to make a good push on my YouTube channel lately instead of just doing it for fun. I'm treating it a bit like work because it's enjoyable and I want to keep doing a lot more of it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out and watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.